Oh man, let's turn this up. If you guys are just now tuning in to the Cafe Moto Podcast, this is an episode with SpeedZone's own Yankee. Man, with one of the cleanest Honda Ruckuses out here in the game.
There we go.
One of the dopest stores out here in Tampa Bay. Stop playing with them. And we can't forget the wagon.
The wagon.
The wagon is dope, man. Which we're going to talk about that too. I am one of your hosts, PA. I also got my boy Big Manny in the building as well.
What up?
And yeah, you are tuned into the Cafe Moto Podcast. I feel like these intros are getting better every single time, as long as I find the right copyright-free music.
That's it.
And then I hit them with the... You can't go wrong, right? Can't go wrong.
Nah.
Yeah,
It works.
it sets the vibe, sets the tone.
Gotta start somewhere.
Yes, that's for sure. That is for sure. All right, man. How are you doing today, sir?
Man, doing good, man. Can't complain. It's a wonderful day. Thank God the weather's not been bad.
Yeah,
That's what it is, you know. Gotta go with the flow.
that is true. That is true. Luckily, the music was there, so it didn't mess me up by saying your nickname. So, you know, I'll let my resident Puerto Rican boy help me out by how you say it correctly.
You did it good, though. You did good. I think you did pretty good, right?
I think you did good.
Yeah,
You killed it. You
man.
killed
I tried. But he said he's doing good. How about you, Manny? How you doing today?
Not too bad. Not too bad. A little tired, but we're here.
I feel you.
Working.
I feel you. How about you, P? How you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Yeah, same as everybody. Tired. Not enough time in the day, but too much time at some points in time.
Well,
So,
facts. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been working on the schedule for a while, so
yeah,
you can
for
tell how
sure.
the schedule is pretty tough on all of us.
Yeah. It was the same with Dom's, like super tight getting them in, but I definitely appreciate you having time, setting time aside for us to come in and
Of course.
do the podcast
For sure,
here.
for sure.
Like I said in the beginning, SpeedZone, a staple in this Tampa community. I actually got he probably saw the Chaser before you ever seen it, actually.
Damn.
I'll insert the picture, but you know, he helped me get the TS5 wheels, the Yankee TS5s.
Nice.
I think I was looking at a pair or looking at a set of like silver or something safe, as I tend to do. And he pointed out the mag blue. So got to give credit where credit's due, because everyone loved that blue on the white.
Yeah, bro. It's a given, bro. It's a given.
Yeah.
And that blue is really beautiful, man.
Yes, it is.
So it gives it a two-tone. You know, sometimes if we get away from our boundaries, then we get a better outcome.
That's true.
So
That's true.
That was a good thing that you did, and it came out perfect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Something that I didn't realize was y'all were like new to this like shop space at that point,
Correct. Yeah.
which
yeah.
was wild.
Yeah, so the Tampa location has been established 3 years ago. So when you came in, it was like fairly new. We didn't have as much inventory like we do now.
Yeah.
But, you know, things start little and it tends to grow little by little. Of course, the Kissimmee store has been 25-year plus. The Orlando store has been 10-year plus. And Tampa, we just, like I say, trying to get our feet wet, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get to know the scene and just help out the community, you know, at the end of the day, because that's what we kind of stand for, helping out people out. So came out pretty good that you came in into the picture and you picked out some wheels. You loved it. Everybody loves it.
Yeah.
Worked out everywhere. So that's pretty cool.
I thought about changing those wheels like a couple times, but like I could never pull the trigger on it. And the guy that I sold the car to, he had his friend pick it up. And the first thing he was like, yeah, you know, if you want the wheels back, like, so he can get it at a cheaper price. He was like, I'll mail the wheels back to you, or we can meet, because he was in Georgia. So he was like, we can meet halfway or something like that. I was like, I'm telling you, when you see it, you're going to love them on the car. You're going to get another set of wheels, but you're not going to get rid of these. And so when he hit me up after the car made it up to him, he was like, bro, these wheels are like different, especially after it's washed. It's like these wheels are dope. In the dark, it can kind of look black, but if you hit it with that right camera angle or whatever, you can see that blue peeking out.
Correct.
Man.
And that's what we actually was talking about when you were first looking at it. Like at first, different angles, and I remember we had to get the wheel outside, so we can see how it looked with the sun.
You got the picture where you're like,
you see,
like Will Smith.
But it's funny how we talk about this, but this is also like a sell technique that we do here. We take the wheel outside, we put it next to the car, just so you can visualize it and like be like, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
because it's like 80% of the time, there's customers out there that be like, I need to picture it. Mm-hmm. And good thing that we got ChatGPT nowadays because they can do it for us. But,
that's true.
But ain't nothing better than getting the wheel from the wall, taking it outside. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Sold.
Yeah, I immediately was like, yeah. I think originally I didn't like buy him like that day. I was like, oh, let me think about it. Mm-hmm. By the time I got home, that hour drive, I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and take him. But I kind of regretted it because I had to come back to pick him up. But yeah, that was definitely very great eye. I know he was talking to Manny about kind of specking some wheels out for the big body Lexus out there.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Speaking of the wheels, that was the first thing I said about your car.
When I pulled up,
when you pulled up, very first thing I said, "Damn these wheels!"
I owe it all to him. Like owe it all to. I wish I could remember what wheels I was looking at. It might have been that same wheel, but it just in the silver color.
Correct. Because you're trying to get it more settled, but it's like the blue, bro. It's like that blue, and like how you said, the camera angle, the sun, the way how it, perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
If it was the regular JZX and didn't have like the TRD wing and the spats and all that stuff, I could see going silver would be safe, but the wheel color that you picked out, it was just like, all right, yeah.
And like, man, we, it's what I do. And we get people like, oh, I just want silver RPF ones. And
that's safe.
And I'd be like, okay, hey, I got like SPC. What's SPC? Black chrome. It'll look different. I don't know about it. And then when they see it on the car, like, bro,
yeah,
great choice.
RPF ones, but a little bit more bling to it.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, it's the things I do here at SpeedZone. You know what I'm saying? I try to. Some people come in here small-minded, and I kind of open their mind when they get here. And then when they open their mind, like, okay, now I see what route to go with.
Yeah.
And then it goes from wheels to seats to this to that, and then.
Yeah,
but you know it, like you got a fully built car by the end of the year, bro. It's so sad, but so true.
Yeah.
So I guess that's something I wanted to ask is like, how would you describe SpeedZone to someone who's never been, or like if you want to plug it a little bit and maybe tell them where you're at and what you specialize in.
So SpeedZone, we specialize on a lot of things, and I'll be honest with you, there's some of us that don't work on certain vehicles, but I can tell you this. Maybe out of all the employees that we have, we specialize on something that nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I could tell you and be like, oh, I don't mess with Chargers, but then I can hook you up with a Honda Civic and get you all squared away with a K24 and all that stuff. But there is other people in the family that do work with other vehicles. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, we specialize on everything, honestly. There's nothing that we can't do. And if we can't figure it out, we try to figure it out. And nowadays, that's what it is. If you can't figure it out, try to figure it out.
Yeah.
And then just talking to a customer back and forth and trying to get that establishment, you'll get somewhere a long way with a customer. And,
oh, yeah. Once you can kind of like pull it out of them, like what they have up here.
Exactly. Yeah. Or there's even been like situations in my past where me and the customer figure it out together. And then we were like, okay, so this is what we need to do to get it done. And we figure it out.
Yeah.
And that's basically what we actually do in SpeedZone. We try to help out the customer as much as possible with the knowledge and anything we can do to make you feel comfortable on that purchase. So that's what we kind of more specialize. But again, we do Chargers, Scat Packs. We're getting into the Mustang EcoBoost. We're getting into the 5.0s, K24s, K20s. We really specialize a lot on Hondas, but we do get out of our boundaries and deal with some other stuff. We just had one of my employees did a Whipple on a Cadillac. So we try to do things out of our boundaries to make customers happy at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we get people like, oh, you guys just do coilovers, air ride. No, we actually do other stuff. It just depends on how far you want to go with the build.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, how far you want to go into it. Like I get, like right now, the biggest thing that I get through that door is Supras. And these,
like the new ones or the
ones,
Mark IV?
The new ones. And here comes the thing with the Supra guys. They come into the door, they want to do a lot of stuff, but they don't want to avoid the warranty. Okay, so how far are you willing to go? Do you just want to do coilovers and wheels? Or do you want to lose your warranty and put a downpipe exhaust and all that other stuff and get it over with? So that's where, like, the new guys, you got to figure it out what you're trying to do with the warranty side, because I can't really help you out as much as possible on that. That's something that if you want to avoid it, let's go.
Yeah.
But if you don't, let's play it safe. Put some coilovers, intake, leave it alone. Enjoy the car. Now, us guys like old cars, hey, man, let's do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Get me some pistons. Let's go, bro. Get rods, everything, bro.
Nice. That's the one thing that's really nice, though, is that there are those traditional, like, wheel and tire shops and stuff like that. But you guys y'all are into turbos, pistons, of course, your wheels and tires, Whipple, like, it seems like sky's the limit. Speakers, which it's dope that you guys do speakers. Speakers are very understated, especially with cars in today's technology with Harman Kardon and Cardo and all that stuff. But a good set of aftermarket speakers, JBL or JL Audio or anything like a good set of aftermarket speakers, a good amp, stuff like that, you will feel and hear the music like 10 times better.
Correct.
And it's awesome that you guys still do that. Yeah. I'm sure I can say that for Manny too, because he's a big sub guy too.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's part of the experience to be like, it's part of the whole thing of owning a car, driving down the street. I don't know. It's part of it.
You see, and that's right there, like, that's where we cater to. We cater to everybody. So it's not just one type of people that have to come to the door. We cater everything. So, like, if you're that guy that you like subs, speakers, that's it. Oh, maybe wheels, but that's it. Cool. We'll help you out with that. Then we'll get a different guy. Be like, I just want wheels, coilovers. That's it. Oh, you want to do the radio? Nah, I want factory. So, we get a lot of different types of vibes that come in through that door, but we try to help out as much as we can because we got to keep everybody happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not everybody hook up their car the same.
No,
like,
it'd be boring as hell.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like my car. I got 212s. I love it. But then I do run into a lot of people who are like, oh, 15s. I got 310s. Cool. That's what you like. This is what I like. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to break that boundary where everybody hooks up their car differently.
Yeah, and different subs sound different in different cars. Like back in the day, I was a 15s guy, but that was just the Atlanta in me. Like, you just got to have the biggest speaker possible. But I went as low as an 8, but it was an 8W7.
Okay.
And that's a sub that you do not play around with. That sub sounds amazing with an old Pioneer Premier amp. Like, perfect sub, perfect amp. Yeah. Right now in the Z, I got a Kicker Comp 10, I want to say, but because of the fact that it's in a hatch, it fills Manny heard it. It fills the cabin, but you can still talk.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You felt the sub, you hear it, but you can still have a conversation and stuff like that.
Like not too long ago, I had a guy with a 300ZX, and old guy, like he was like in his 50s, 60s. He walks up in here, he's like, "Listen, I got door speakers, I got everything. I'm looking for a bazooka." I'm like, damn, you're taking that back.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can try to search you a bazooka, but nowadays they don't make them like that. But I have something similar. Once I showed him that, he went with it because the whole reason why he wanted a bazooka is spacing.
Yeah.
You already know those cars don't have a lot of spacing. So you're going to have to work with what you got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the other day, the customer left with a little small 8. He loved it, kept the space, kept him happy, and kept it going. Sometimes we have to revolve with the new stuff, compare more to the old stuff, but there's new stuff that can compare with old stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just things have changed, and you kind of have to like figure out a way to make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we kind of do here. You know what I'm saying? We try to find ways to make things work. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, you hooking up a car is custom. Yes, there's some plug and plays here and there, but at the end of the day, it's custom. There's if it says that this belongs for a 300 ZX, at the end of the day, you might have to do a custom hole or something to make that work.
Yeah, always.
There's no OEM.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that we try to also tell people. Yeah, it belongs for your car. It could be for a 2020 Supra A90, but there's something that you might have to change. And that's what we try to help out the customers out here and try to give them guidance as much as we can.
Gotcha.
I work in parts as well, just for motorcycles, and it's we constantly have to tell people it says universal.
Goodness.
Like for instance, like the seats all behind PA here, like they're universal. They're not meant to just be bolted up, even though well, I pulled up my car and it said that it fit, but it fits every car because you have to make it fit.
And you know what killed that market? Amazon. Because Amazon, you go in it and it tells you put 13, Hyundai, Elantra, blah, 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 blah. And then they'll say, fits.
Yeah.
But then,
all right, bye.
But, and then people will be like, oh, wait, it didn't fit. Bro, it's custom, bro. You got to kind of, maybe it does fit, but you got to custom to make it work. And that's what the biggest thing that people don't understand. That we try to help them out, We'll try to figure out a way to be like, hey, listen, if you do this, it'll work. And then like maybe 5-10 years later, oh man, thank you, bro. That worked out so cool, man. But then we do get some customers that they get so mad and this isn't fake, bro. It's custom. We gotta make it work.
Yeah, we just starting. But that customer service aspect is something that like a lot of companies are missing in customer service. Because I mean, you're selling stuff to customers, you're providing a service, hence the name. Correct. And people they just are keen on the service part and not the customer part. The customer isn't always right, no matter what you say. You're not always right. But at the same time, like the fact of like, there's plenty of shops that are just like, oh, well, I got my money. That's it. Because there is no money in the person calling you and you spending half of your day to correct them or walk through it with them.
Correct.
But that's a repeat customer. Or even if they just buy, one thing, that's someone that can't say something bad about SpeedZone. You know what I mean?
Like I'll run down to a scenario that happened like a week ago. We had this kid with a BMW 330i. Long story short, somebody told him that he had a B48. And he got a B48 downpipe from us. So, at the end of the day, you didn't really ask us what you have. You just kind of bought it on your own, and we ship it. Long story short, he puts a downpipe on, blah, blah, blah. Downpipe's too short. It's like missing a gap. So, he's like wanting to return. I'm like, we're trying to, hey, listen, but send us some more pictures. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. Send us a VIN number. Let's see what's going on here. Long story short, he got a B46.
Oh, okay.
So the B46 and B48 is not
or
the same.
B58?
B58, B46 is not the same.
Gotcha.
Like one of them is flange, and one is a slip-on.
Oh, like a V-band?
V-band,
okay.
Correct. And then one is a slim, like it's sliced through.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So, I'm trying to explain to the customer, hey, listen, you have a different motor, and that's why that didn't fit. So we're trying to help him out on trying to make it fit, but unfortunately, he already tried to modify the downpipe. So now I can't even take it back because you already kind of damaged and tampered the downpipe.
Yeah.
So I kind of was like, listen, there's nothing really we can do on our end, but if you take it to a muffler shop and you tell him to do this, it will work. He did. He tried, but unfortunately, the muffler shop wanted to charge him $500 to fix that.
Sheesh.
And at that point, he was very honest with me. He's like, hey, I'd rather just buy the correct downpipe from you guys because it's cheaper than them fixing it. And it sucks because he has to buy another downpipe because he messed up on his end.
Yeah,
But
that's an expensive lesson to learn, though.
Yeah, it's an expensive lesson, but you see how far we're willing to go to help out the guy.
Yeah,
you know, we kind of was like, and at least if we didn't tell him that he had a B46, he probably wouldn't have known. He probably would just been telling everybody, hey, I got a B46, and he'd been buying other parts and then going for it. So we try to help out as much as we can, like everybody's not perfect, and definitely that whole aspect with the BMWs, like B46, B48, B52, that B40, B46, B48, and B52, that whole market is weird. That whole BMW market right now is so weird.
I can't go.
Gone are the days of simple E36, E46.
Correct,
like that's my time.
So, we try to help out customers when they do their errors here and there, and like we try to break it down, or sometimes like if you have to buy the part again, we'll give you like a discount or something because we're not gonna beat you over the head. We'll just try to help you out as much as we can. Everybody makes mistakes at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
especially if you're upfront about it.
Exactly.
Like if you start, you guys told me the wrong thing. You like no one put a gun to your head and said buy. You know what I mean? Like you just made the decision, especially if you didn't come in here. It really is on you.
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly.
So.
And we try to, like, nowadays, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but nowadays everybody that has like a newer car, we actually ask for their VIN numbers just because.
That's smart though.
Yeah, honestly, it avoids a lot of.
It avoids a lot of headache, and it's sad to say, and I don't want to put it out there, but it's sad to say that these sales reps that are selling people cars are selling them a dream to buy a car. And then when they want to buy parts, they buy the wrong parts. And like it's getting to a point that we have to ask VIN numbers. Okay, yes, you're right. You have the correct motor, or no, you don't have the correct motor.
Yeah. Some things are also, one thing that they wouldn't focus on is the fact that it's auto or manual. That makes a difference too.
Correct.
And people are just like, well, the Amazon thing, oh, it says this, buy. Or my buddy has this, your buddy has a manual. Or with the Z market, there's a lot of things. There's the 2.0, which is what I have. And then the limousine, which is the 2+2. It's just a back seat, but there's a difference. You know what I mean? There's a difference in like exhaust. There's a difference in like the A-pillars and seals and all of those like small things. And people will buy parts off of like Marketplace and stuff like that, which I love when they buy the wrong thing because they're like, man, I bought this and this for a 2.0, and I'm like, I'll take it. But it's brand new with the pack. You ain't get brand new parts out of it. But yeah, if you just did the homework and look to see whether or not it fits a 2+2 or 2+0, there you go.
And that's why, like, honestly, like, that's why I like people coming into the store because, I can help you as much as I can. And let's just say that we all make mistakes. It's best for me to make a mistake and I fix the situation than you make a mistake, like how you said, make a mistake on our marketplace. Now you gotta try to sell it. Oh, but I paid $200. Well, I'm only giving you $100.
Yep.
And you lost money, and now it's a learning curve for you. And that's how it is. But if you could have just took your time, come into the store, ask questions. Okay, boom, 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 boom. You know what? Let me sit on it. Oh, you know what? I'm down.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's what we try to do the most, honestly.
Most places. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, and that's true. That's what we try. Like, maybe 5 out of 10 people do that. But
yeah,
that's where we're trying to get at. We're trying to help out the community. Definitely me. I want to help out the Tampa community, honestly. I moved out here for a reason, and I want to help out the community as much as I can. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And, sometimes, yes, it's good to get it on Marketplace, but sometimes it's just good to walk into that door, ask me a couple questions, and I'll see what I can do.
That's dope. Most businesses are going the e-commerce or e-way, essentially.
Correct.
Make it as, hell, you even got McDonald's, like touchless. You're not really talking to a real person. It's very rare for stores to be like, no, I want you to talk to me. I want I want you to have a real person experience. That's dope. A segue though, one of the homies from the podcast, Amari, apparently y'all go way back.
Oh yeah, man. Me and Amari go way back, man. Like, I used to be in this team called Team Asimo, and he used to be in a different team, and Bro, like we used to like run into each other, 7-Eleven, this, that. We had like a small little rivalry. You know, he had his little group, we had our little group. One guy had a B series, one guy had a single cam. It was just back in the days, but bro, Amari and like the squad back in the day, we've gone a long way. He's definitely gone a long way.
For sure.
And man, we like I don't like to consider myself like an OG because I kind of backed away a little bit from it. But us back OGs, like I can say Amari, Jeremy, I can say AJ, bro. There's so many people I can name back in the day that we used to have that small little group, hang out. It wasn't the best looking cars, but bro, we were the boys, bro. We were the boys, honestly, man. And we were making single cams run like B series, bro. That's all I gotta say, bro. You didn't have VTEC, we'll make it VTEC. It was the craziest stuff, bro.
The little spray won't help.
The little spray won't. Yo, I remember. Listen, you know, like back in the day, we used to be like, "You rich," and the reason we would say that you're rich is because they used to have this like VTEC controller by Apexy back in the day that it was like a little small box with a little knob. And then you can, and you can change the VTEC on it. Mm-hmm. And then we used to put it like on top of the cluster. And then like sometimes we'll put like the VTEC to pop like at 4,500 or something like that. Mm-hmm. If you had that back in the day, you were a millionaire, bro. you were Rick Ross, bro. You were that guy.
You were Rick Ross.
You were that guy because nobody had that back in the day, bro.
She was moving weight.
Big man. Brick. People were like, "You hear that? You hear that VTEC at 4,500? Yeah. You got an Apex controller."
That's what's up.
But those are little things that we used to do back in the day that we used to have a lot of fun with, bro. Like there's just so much that me and Mari we can talk about that we used to do just to make things work, bro. It's just like we had this guy. I'm not gonna mention his name, but we had a guy that he had his VTEC connected to the horn.
Oh jeez.
So like exactly, bro. Like exactly. And
but did the horn go off too as he was doing it?
Well, I remember the horn went off because it was so weird how he had it set up. He had this horn, the VTEC, and then he had this one, the horn. Oh, okay. And I remember one day, like, I guess he made a mistake, and we're like, and I'm like, what the heck? And then, bro, like at idle, he'll be at the red light, and he'll just hit it, and you can hear the VTEC, like, activate, like, and I'm like, what the heck is wrong with this guy? But it was just the little dumb stuff that we used to do back then just to make things work, bro. Man, like, we were doing the craziest things ever back in the day.
That's part of what's missing, or not part of, that is what's missing in the car community today is like ingenuity, you know, or even like trying, you know, Amari said it on his podcast, like, oh, if it doesn't work, like just try it again, or, you know, try to make it work or whatever. It's that type of like mindset for today. It's, I guess, because there is YouTube, whereas, you know, we didn't have YouTube then. Right. The most you had was a forum, you know? But even still then, like, I don't want to go to a forum and then look through a million pages or ask the question and everybody be like, oh, look at this square. Look at this new blah, blah, blah. Which oil should I put in? Which spark? Right. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't want to be that guy.
Yeah, you don't definitely.
So that forced people to try and figure it out. And then they started figuring it out. And then they would gatekeep some of the information. But in groups like that, where they're like sharing it within, we'll just say the Kissimmee community and everything. Like, and that's dope.
Like we were talking about earlier, like you guys have Tampa Racing.
TampaRacing.com.
Back in the day, we used to have Orlando Forums. And honestly, it was the same thing as Tampa Racing. But in Orlando Forums, we had a little hot boys in there, here, there, slurking, you know, seeing where people were living at. But we had like different stuff that people were doing in there. Like, bro, I had a guy that I met. He had his NOS bottle switch to the wiper. So like, you know, when you pull back like to squirt water into he was using that to turn on to activate his NOS on his vehicle. And it was just like, what the heck? And then on top of that, he was hiding all his lines like through the manifold, so you didn't know he was spraying. But and then the only way you'll know is by him
purging it.
And we were just like, what the heck are you doing, bro? You can use a regular pedal switch or something. Like, nah, this is my button. And he was happy with that stuff. And it's just, those are like ingenuities that people are like, nowadays, they don't do that. They just like, oh, let's put it to a switch. Oh, I want the switch there. What color? Nah,
I want everyone to know that. What is like Brian when he goes through is like, I need NOS. I need the big bottles, and he needs like 2 of them. It's like I want you to see that I have nitrous in my street driven Corvette,
bro. And it's crazy to say, but back in the day, man, there was people they had a hole into the exhaust to push the NOS into it so you don't see it. So there were things back in the day that people were doing that it's like, what the heck? This is some 007 shit. But it was working. It, like, people didn't know you were spraying or like activating the VTEC earlier. Bro, like they were doing some crazy stuff. Nowadays, bro, people are doing burbo tunings and stuff. Oh, look at me.
Yeah.
Pop.
Yeah. BMW
boys and New York making popcorn every day. It's crazy.
Them and I will say though, that's a good question for both of you guys. Actually, would you rather burble tune or VQ?
I'd rather VQ.
VQ.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Burble tune is that bad?
I'm not doing it.
Touche.
People are doing burbo tunes, man. They trading their cars in a year later, bro.
That's true.
Like
That's true.
I haven't seen anybody make it after a year, honestly. And and these VQ boys, like, it's funny. I had a text message from my boss the other day. It's like, man, Tampa's full of VQ guys.
Oh yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
and
it's crazy.
And you know what's crazy? I have yet seen a VQ on the side of the road. As much as for me, I haven't.
You're kind of right.
As much abuse and as much donuts and as much whatever they
sideshow activity,
slideshows.
Yeah,
bro, I haven't yet seen one on the side of the road.
I haven't seen one on the side of the road.
Shout out to my nephew.
Oh, but was it something that he did not on purpose, but like something he was doing that caused it? Or we just leave it at that?
We gotta leave it.
We'll leave it at that. But yeah, you know what? You're right. I mean, realistically, they share. They have a heritage with the Nissan Altima, and that's the fastest car out there. The Hood Hellcat. You know what I'm saying? And those you can duct tape it, you can cut it in half, wrap it around a tree, whatever. Still gets great gas mileage, fits like 20 people in it. It's like the worse you treat it, the better it.
So sad, but so true. So sad, so true.
The better it works.
And honestly, just to get a little bit into those clients, the V2 clients that I get that come into that door, they're very simple. They want a long tube or they want an intake. Or they want a platinum spacer or that's it. That's it. They're very simple guys, honestly. And again, they do their extra activities that I don't want to talk about, but hey, they're not on the side of the road for me, honestly. Right? But it's just, there's different. That goes back to the conversation we had earlier. Like, there's different customers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get the VQ boys, you get your Beamer boys.
The super guys.
The super guys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Chargers.
Oh, man, that's got to be interesting. Like, I want whatever you got in a 28, 26s or something like that.
Nah.
And honestly, it's weird for me in Tampa. Like, I haven't seen that, like, Miami dunk type of vibes. Like,
I could take you to the perfect spot right by my shop. We can go on a field trip.
Okay, I like field trip. I like to see new things in this area.
I got where they build them all.
They build them all.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like that. So because I haven't seen yet in Tampa, it's kind of weird. In Miami, when I was in Miami, left and right, they're all over the place. Open headers and everything too.
Yeah, they used to be a lot more out here, like 2005 to 2010 ish. I was like a big shop out here, Jack Boy Stands, and if you know, you know. But they haven't been as prevalent as before. They still have like Donk Fest and stuff, out in like Dover and stuff. But it used to be a lot bigger. I feel like in Tampa.
I think back in the day I could say that there used to be like more V8s, V6s. Now it's like more like calm down a little bit on that.
I think the only one I've seen was the guy that parked beside us at Sevens Day that had the 2JZ and it was like
that was hard.
Caprice or Impala. I can't remember. I think it was an Impala.
Yeah,
that's the only one that I've seen.
And then it's crazy because back in the day I used to see like a lot of that type of like builds. You know what I'm saying? Like those old school builds.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like really rare. And it's sad because like I like seeing stuff like that, like old school, new school type of thing.
Yeah,
and now it's
something
like,
different than just. It's like here. Well, they're here because there was those lowrider guys.
Oh, lowrider!
Yeah.
The lowrider thing was cool. I saw a couple clips on it. That's pretty cool, honestly. The lowrider group out here is solid.
Yeah. I really want to like go to more of that.
Oh, it's solid. It is definitely. I must say that it's more solid here than in Kissimmee.
Okay.
The lowrider culture?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Well, it would. I don't know if I should even say that. Would it be because Kissimmee is more like Puerto Rican?
Oh, for sure.
And over here is not as much Puerto Rican.
That too, but
it's different.
Yeah, there's more of a mix out here.
And that's for sure. I could say for me, telling you guys, Kissimmee, you get two different types of Puerto Ricans. You get your go fast Puerto Ricans, and you get your Acho Papi Puerto Ricans. Those are the ones with the 20s, the 24s. And I don't hate, you know what I'm saying? I like both cultures. When I go to Puerto Rico, I see both cultures, but I pick one more than the other. But yeah, you see that more over there. Over there, like the lowrider culture, really rare, man. Like I saw one the other. I was on Bush Boulevard the other day. The guy was hopping.
Hell yeah!
Oh, shit, that's pretty cool. Like, you don't see that in Kissimmee.
No,
I'm pretty cool to see that the other day. So
yeah,
there's little things I can say in Tampa that you don't see compared to Kissimmee.
I used to go to a lowrider shop to get my wheels for my Integra for the DA.
Did you put wire wheels on it or something?
No, just the tires. Because I went to the shop Speedies back in the day in Plant City, and they had a bunch of lowriders out there and shit. That was really cool to see and hang out with all them.
Yeah.
They gave me really good deals on tires. Every time I came in, because my car was like this much off the ground.
Okay.
Every time I walk in, all the Mexicans come out, hey, it's low car. What's up, low car?
I love it, man. I love it. And that culture is cool, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That whole lowrider culture. They really put their heart and soul into it, honestly, man. So those guys, like, they love their paints. They love their, like, patina. And,
the details are insane.
yeah, bro. Like, come on. Who, like, I'll be honest with you. I love my wagon, but I'm not going to go under my car and paint that whole thing white.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, paint the frame a different color, the rails.
Yeah, I'm not going to pinstripe the underwells, I'm not doing all that, I'll leave that to you guys.
Yeah,
all the metal. They go,
Then they have their family, like, baked into the culture, too.
That's like, what I love the most.
That's so cool, yeah. They bring their cousins into it, and, like, they do everything. And, like, what I also like is their cars. Like, when they do something, they make a theme, but it's a theme that matters to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, it could be, like,
it means something.
A grandma passed away or an uncle that had cancer or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's just something that meant to them, and they made it a theme.
Mm-hmm.
And it means a lot to them.
Yeah. That's to me is the coolest part.
Yeah.
Anybody got a lowrider out there? Definitely hit us up.
For sure.
Invite us to the asada. We're ready.
Yes. I don't know. Some people don't want to be on camera, but we can do audio only. That'd be so much easier. Or we can go hang out. That's true. I'll bring some sort of alcohol. Whatever you say you need, I'll bring it.
We're ready.
Exactly.
Definitely bring it for sure. I forget the question I was just about to ask you. You brought up your wagon. So one of the cleanest wagons out here. There's only one other person I know that has a wagon, and his is like cream-ish, but his is like a whole different type of build than yours. Mm-hmm. So go into a couple details if you can about your wagon build.
So there's a few wagons out here for sure, I must say. Definitely one of my biggest guys that helped me out was there's a guy named Melvin. He helped me out a lot. Long story short, he got a wagon before me. And I've always wanted a wagon, and then I got my wagon, and me and him got the wagon almost at the same time. And he is very good on getting parts from Japan. So one thing led to another. Hey man, let me get that bumper. Let me get this. Let me get that. And there goes where the wagon led out. And I've said it from the beginning, and everybody that knows me knows me. I was not going to touch that car. It did not last more than 6 months, and I already had coilovers. It was so bad, and I did not want to do anything because I literally just got. I sold all my parts from my old car because I kind of had to part out my old car, and I literally just finished getting rid of all my old parts. And I was like, you know what? It's good to have a stock car. Like sometimes, honestly, it's good to have a build car.
It is,
but it's like I must say, one of my coolest moments was when my car was stock. I loved it. Like I had the space in the trunk. I would turn around and go, oil change. Didn't have to worry about speed bumps. I enjoyed my car when it was stock. Now I still do enjoy it, but now I'm like, oh, I can't go there because I can't pass that speed bump, or I can't take that left turn because they're working on constructions. So it's like, you know, and then my boy lives in Riverview. Well, I ain't going over there. They're fucking building the whole damn road.
That's true, man.
That is true.
Wait,
so
what was the last week we went to the podcast? I board slided a whole concrete street the whole way going to your house
on Big Ben.
On Big Ben.
Bro, like it's just so many things now. It's like, man, like I enjoy it, but then I barely enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's like the other day we were talking about tire debris on the highway. I've hit a tire on the highway, bro, and that is one of the craziest things I ever hit in my life. Like I hit the tire so hard, it was a truck tire. I hit it so hard that the bumper went under, and then the bumper and the tire stopped the car. It didn't even drag; it stopped the car.
Yeah,
and it was so bad. And the damn state trooper stopped, and he's like, "Oh, can you move the car?" I'm like, "Bro, I got a tire and a bumper under my car, bro. Like I can't move this. You know, I need a jack."
Yeah,
it was a very bad, painful experience, and we were talking about it the other day, and that is the worst thing that I hate to see on the road. And from here to Riverview, there's always a truck tire.
Yeah,
always.
Those drivers, bro, they don't care. Especially at nighttime, the road is theirs. We are mere passengers on their road. That is it. At nighttime, it belongs to them.
That's true. That is true.
If you get in the way, God help you. They're like, well, we got 18 of these. I can let one go. Eject those tire, cuz.
Eject those tires.
Oh my God. It's so sad, but it's like, it's so true, man. And like, that's why I say like I enjoyed my car when it was stock. Now it's like, do I really want to go to the gas station? Do I want to do this? Sometimes, and I hate to say it, sometimes I'd rather just take the damn scooter and just leave the car here, bro.
Yeah,
because it's like,
that's why you get multiple choice.
You know, and people say like, bro, it's kind of crazy with a scooter. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't see you, but you know what's crazy? At least with a scooter, I can get over any speed bump. Compared to like, left turn, up construction, uneven road.
Yeah.
In Tampa, there's a lot of stuff getting built out here, man.
Oh yeah,
always building, always changing.
Like, bro, me when I was in Orlando, I used to love taking pictures in downtown. Here, I'm scared to turn into a road and there's a big hole that lands all the way to China. Like, I'm really scared, bro. Like, I see downtown, like, I want to. No. Because I'm scared something's going to happen.
Speaking of downtown, I saw some pictures of your car at Summer Vibes.
Hey.
Looked fire. Gotta admit.
Like, I love the wagon. I did a lot of stuff to it. I'm an OEM plus guy. Like, I love things that OEM as possible. And, bro, there's a lot of stuff on that car that's from Japan. And I'm very happy with my boy Melvin to help me source half of those parts. And I just like to keep it OEM as possible and clean as possible. That's just me. You know?
So is it like VIP style or like junction produce and all that?
And what
stuff?
is it? What's the year, make, model? So everybody knows.
So
we've just been saying wagon this whole time.
Oh,
right. So I have, I have a 2012 Acura TSX wagon, but in Japan they're considered as Honda Accords, and then there's Honda Accords, and then there's Honda Accords Type S. So a lot of things change where the steering wheel changed, the front bumper changed, the headlights changed, the rear bumper changed, tail lights changed. Over there, they come with the JDM nut. Over here, they don't come with the JDM nut. So there's a lot of things that is different from over there to over here. It's always been like that, honestly. But as in me, like I can say wagon enthusiast, there's a lot of things that's different from that aspect. You know, there's like I have this little glove compartment that came from Japan, and the difference from the one in Japan and the one here, that is probably a centimeter bigger. But in order to use that glove compartment, you have to change that whole piece to make that work. And I have that there too. But those are like little JDM stuff that we like. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe your car might have something different that you can only get in Japan.
Oh, I'm a very big OEM plus person.
Like, you know what's a crazy JDM thing that I like the most that my boy got, and I've been trying to get it? He has, so the rear dome light in Japan, they come with a purifier onto the light itself. So you hit the button and it starts smoking out and it gives fresh air into the cabin. It's something so crazy, but it's like a JDM piece that you want.
Hard.
And like, it's and it doesn't cost a lot of money, but it's to source the part is the issue.
Yeah.
And I've been after him for the longest because he has it, but he doesn't want to let it go. Hopefully one day, and then maybe if he sees the podcast,
come on, hook him up, bro. Hook him up. There's a lot of stuff, especially when I had my Miata. Even like when it comes to intake, they have your Miata person. You already know they have the square top intake. That's the only thing comparable or a little better would be Skunk 2.
right?
But as an OEM intake or intake manifold, it's like the best flowing everything. Especially if you like delete those butterflies in it and stuff like that. When I had my RX-8, there was a couple things I got from Japan for that too. With the Z, I have even just the center section in the rear. I have the J-Spec rear tail light lamp panel, whatever. And the only thing that's different is with the US one, 300ZX is like clear. With the Japanese one, it's like outlined in red, but it looks so much better.
It's way better.
the tail lights, of course, US is red and amber. Theirs are red and white, and then there's like pinstripe on the white section.
Right.
But it looks 10 times better than the US one.
Of course. Like my headlights are the Spirit. They're the Honda Accord Spirit headlights, but they only come in Japan. But what I like about my headlights is when you hit the turning signal, it gives you a flash, and it stays on, and it indicates it like it's supposed to tell you that I'm turning that way to watch my lane, and it doesn't turn yellow; it turns white. So it gives it like an indication that you're taking a turn. Right. So like it shows like this is all black, but it shows you all white. And it's like those weird JDM things that's like makes a big difference for us.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, these guys been doing it for a while. Wow, we don't got that stuff. So it's like those little details that us JDM enthusiasts that we like the most, because we look for the little things that matter.
Yeah.
And Amari can tell you, bro. Amari loves a lot of JDM little stuff. I love it too, bro. Like the little stuff. Like my boy the other day got a Honda bag from Japan. Like it's a bag, but it's a JDM bag. Like it matters to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So speaking of Amari, I know he's a big K series guy. So was your crew the B series, or were y'all K series too?
So it's crazy. So back in the day, like we were all B series single cams. Like, bro, back in the day, like we're talking about 2004, 2006. Like,
okay. So K series isn't really
if you had K series, you were the man. You know what I'm saying? And the only one back then that had a K series that I could say was Mike, Darkness. So he was the only one that had a WRX K series back in the day. And bro, we used to see
big
this
money.
Yeah, we used to see this car, and some of us used to get scared. We were like, yeah, this guy, he's about it. You know what I'm saying? So, and he was like the only guy with K series back in the day. So, but then after time, like let's say 08, 09, people started like, okay,
the information starts getting out more. Parts start getting more readily available.
I found motor mounts, and yeah, there was like my boy Joel. He was into the H22. So yeah, H22 mounts was out. You can literally do a H22 drop in on an EG. So there was different routes to take to be fast, but like it was really, really limited to be in the K series section. Like you really had to know somebody or find a good fabrication to get that K series in the car. And then of course information started getting out. Blah, blah, blah. People started buying mounts. I remember like one of the first mounts that people started getting was the 1320 mounts. They started
was it Hasbro?
Hasbro back in the day, yeah, they were coming in, but 1320 was like the first ones that people were jumping on because they were eBays.
Okay.
And back in the day, a lot of people were a lot of eBay shoppers.
Yeah, especially Honda.
Like, bro,
especially
like
Hondas.
Kissimmee had to have kept eBay parts in business specifically.
I think so because honestly, and it's crazy because if you that's another thing. If you had an eBay account, you were the man. Yo, man, buy me a part. I'll give you the money. That was how people were being back in the day, bro. Because people didn't have really like cell phones like that.
Yeah.
Or like a computer. So like if you had an eBay account, yo man, buy me that. I'll give you the money. Or you know how much interest you want to charge me, bro? I'll give it to you. Just buy me the amount so we can get everything going. You know what I'm saying? So, and like my boy Joel, he had an H22. He bought a full clutch kit from eBay. He was like, bro, I don't think this clutch is gonna handle it, but we're gonna try it out. Bro, the clutch handled it. Did pretty damn well. And you know, if you were that guy back in the day, like 08 to 10, H22 swap or a K series swap, you were the man. You were the man. And yes, there was some B series guys back in the day in Kissimmee. We cycle pistons with freaking like rods and all that, and they were doing good power, but everybody already knew like you need an H or a K.
I remember when H22s were like the thing. I haven't heard of H22 swap anything in a while. Another motor that like gets a lot of hate and very few people love is the J series. I think it's just because it's like misunderstood.
I think
if you will, and there people are just like, we got the B series, we got the K series. It's so easy to do this with the K series. We don't care about the J series.
Yep. Gianni, he's one of the managers for the Kissimmee location. He's really known with the J series. And you know, you have to know that whole different type of like aspect of motor because the J series, there's fast J series and there's slow J series, and then there's things you can do and there's things you shouldn't do. You know, and if you don't know about it, you're gonna dump so much money and then blow the motor. And it sucks because that's where a lot of people are like, oh, J series, no, they got power. They got torque. But if you don't know what you're doing, you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's the same thing like the S2000s. A lot of people talk a lot of crap about those motors. Yeah.
Oh, the F series.
Okay, but there's people out there, they master it. And they doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So if you master it, it's like right now, Puerto Rico. There's guys with single cams. They're doing freaking 9 seconds. A damn single cam doing 9 seconds. Like, how the hell you got there, bro? But I'm evolved.
Yeah.
Time, technology.
Yeah. I mean, Neil said it about the 7M. Like, those are boat anchors. Oh, they're heavy. They're this, they're that. And, I mean, they literally had them on race boots. You know what I mean? And then people like, I mean, Billy, he has of course, he has his Mark III, and other people that have the 7. Now they're actually giving them a fair shot. The 1Js were kind of like what people were going to, and now they're just like, you know what? I could actually keep the 7M in there. I really just, all I have to do is change the head gasket and head studs and bolts or whatever. That's a lot cheaper than going with a 1J. Mm-hmm. Literally standalone, change that CT26 turbo out because it will grenade everything else inside the motor. And then head gasket, head stud, especially if you have the R154 in it, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Most people don't really want to go past 400 to 500, as no matter how much they say, oh, I can make a fast car, blah, blah, blah. They're not handling more than 400 or 500 horsepower.
And you know, that is a very good subject to touch on, because we get, back in the day, we can race with the shadow. Cop stop us. Why are you racing the shadow? Oh man, I just want to. All right, man. If I catch you doing it again in the street, we'll take you to jail. Okay, cool. Nowadays, you race the shadow. He's giving a ticket to the shadow, and he's giving a ticket to the guy who was racing the shadow.
Yeah.
And then who knows? He might take the guy in the shadow arrested, and then the other guy too. You know, you never know. And it's sad. So, like, why spend so much money on trying to get 500-600 horsepower if you can't even do that? You can't, and you don't even want to go to the track.
Yep.
And honestly, you know what sucks? That back in the day, and Marty and Amari can relate. Back in the day, you can go on a Friday night with your car, and you can pay $20, and you can do 6 runs. Now you go to the track, bro. 2 runs, there. Maybe 1.
It's so packed.
It's so sad. So you really spent almost $10,000 to get 600 horsepower to go to the track and only run 1 pass. Nah. So nowadays, what people want to do, I want a good, reliable 400 horsepower car where I can go to Car and Coffee.
Yep.
And go home. And honestly,
and maybe hit it on the way to there or the way back, and that's it.
And you know what's crazy? Like, I see a lot of cool builds at Cars and Coffee. Like Amateur Works, I'd rather go to Amateur Works on a Car and Coffee than on a night event, because the Car and Coffee is where it's at. Guys wake up early. You see some crazy build, and you see some guys with like a lot of horsepower that you don't see at the track, but they just want to have a nice car where I can take out on a Sunday and have a good time.
Yeah.
And it's sad because back in the day, people used to buy parts to go fast. Now people just buy it just to put it on, take it to a Car and Coffee, and that's it. And we don't get people spending that much money anymore like that. You know, yes, maybe, with the gas prices going up and stuff like that, fine. But at the end of the day, back in the day, people used to like, I want to go fast. Now it's like, I want a reliable car where I can go get coffee on Sundays.
Yeah, where they can kind of do all of it. And if you can do all of it, then you kind of taper down. Granted, you got your Skeeters and Neils, but these people, the one thing that they all, and Billy, the one thing that they all have in common, one is drag racing. And 2 is the fact that they've been in fast stuff all their life. Like, that's all not all they know, but like that is their thing. Whereas your average person, like, I should be able to hand the average person my keys, a decent driver my keys, and be able to handle the car.
Right. Yeah.
Because I've said it once and I'll say it a million times. Your car can be 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 horsepower, NHRA, whatever the case, whatever it is. But your brakes better be able to handle it. Your suspension better be able to handle it. And you better be able to handle it. If you can't handle all that, you have all this horsepower. I can only imagine from your standpoint with selling all these parts, how many times people are probably coming in, my Scion TC makes 600 horsepower. You're like, stop lying.
Stage 2.
I'm gonna map this, stage. Oh God.
Hey, what suspension you got? Oh, I'm running stock. You
all right.
400 horsepower on
stock
suspension.
All right.
Don't stand next to me on the highway. I don't want you to flip over next to me.
Yeah. So do you think it's I guess, away from racing for like that, the reliability, like you said, or do you think it's like equal parts or more or less about like clout and social media and just trying to have a cool BMW to post with pictures of low angle and get some clout off of it.
It's tough because there are people like how you just said. There are people out there that they've been in the racetrack all their life, and that's what they are into. You know what I'm saying? And there's just random kids that just see things on YouTube and they just want to do it because of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And then there's those other kids that they never had a father that guide them to hook up their car, and they're trying to figure it out themselves. And those are the kids that honestly I try to help out the most because they love cars, but they never had guidance. And I think that's one of the biggest problems, that people that love cars had guidance somewhere in their life. Like I've had guidance with my stepdad, that I call him my dad, but I had some guidance from him from racing. Some of us can relate that we had somebody when we were young that kind of guided us into loving cars somehow. Now, if you're that one person that never had that guidance and you started watching Fast and Furious and you like these cars and stuff like that and you don't know where to start, that's a problem because now you have good credit. You get a BMW.
And you come in here and say, I need NOS. 2 bottles.
And then you do O'Brien at the end and spin out.
Yeah.
So, we as a, automobile persons like us, SpeedZone, we have to kind of teach these kids to be like, hey, listen, you can do this. If you want, go check Bradenton Speedway, go left foot, try to keep it out of the street, be careful. Or, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this. Let's us try to teach these kids to do from right and wrongs, because at the end of the day, they're your client.
Yeah.
You want them, you want your client to come back. The last thing you want is the client blow up the motor and then, oh man, I ain't going there again.
Or worse, something happened to them. You know what I mean?
Like, damn, I remember that kid. Damn. You know what I'm saying? And thank God that hasn't happened to us, but we kind of, that's where customer service comes into play, where we try to customer service and give the best we can and try to guide some of these kids, because we don't want the worst. We want the best. We want the community to be cool, and it's like we want to keep still having cars and coffees. We want to have so many different things. And, the last thing we need is a cop on our doorstep. We're like, hey, man, you guys need to stop doing this.
Yeah.
And it sucks because back in the day, like me personally, I love to see any type of cars. Now people just see cars, do a 2-step. Okay.
That's about it. Burnout, 2-step, swing it.
Yeah. Like, nah. Bro, I'm happy with a car and coffee. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
I'm done with my coffee. See you later.
Pretty much. I can't complain with that at all.
But it's like I said, back in the day, bro, you can race with your shadow. Well, unfortunately now you can't, bro. Your shadow's getting a ticket too.
Yeah, for sure.
So
it's definitely getting harder out here.
Yeah, it's really bad, bro. And the best we can do is just kind of guide. And like us old timer, I hate to say that. I'm not trying to say I'm an old timer. I'm kind of old, but it's us old timers. Like we went through it when we were young. We used. Seeing a car redline at 7 RPMs back in the day was cool for us.
Yeah.
These kids doing 2-step with a damn spark plug in the muffler, that's not cool to me. Honestly. I hate to say it. I don't want to dodge on anybody, but you have a spark plug in your muffler, you're not cool.
Yeah. What would you say is like some, I guess, quickly, if you think you can answer it quickly, where would you say you see SpeedZone going?
Like what? Like what's our next level type of thing?
Yeah,
for Tampa or.
Well, I know that they're in Tampa, Kissimmee, and Orlando.
So
but I guess for the Tampa.
Let's just say for the Tampa.
So, I think the question was, where do you see SpeedZone going in the Tampa area, or? Yeah, I guess stick it to the Tampa area.
Yeah, so, because the Orlando and Kissimmee, they already kind of established, and there's other things where we will move up on things. But for the Tampa location, I think would be great for us to start doing installs, because we don't do installs here. That would be the extra customer service side of guiding people to be like, hey, listen, we need to do this. And listen, we just put coilovers, but you need this type of deal, because we like to, and it's not about upselling, but it's like also let the customer be aware of what they're going on, because, you can buy a used car and it could be 100%. You put it on the lift, you see some things that are like questionable.
Yeah, you wish you had saw it before.
So those are things that honestly for us in the future, hopefully if everything goes as planned, installs. But as of right now, helping, selling, customer service has been going great. I can't complain.
Nice. That's what you hope for, especially in something as fickle as automotive parts or automotive with Amazon and all these other Alibaba and all those things like that. I can imagine that being a thing with the wheels and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys are still here. You guys are still thriving. You guys are still pillars in the community, which is dope.
And trust me, like I get even phone calls from other shops. Hey man, you got a Honda? Because I have this kid. He's trying to get a tune today. Yes, I do. Man, what's the best deal you can do? I help him out. And, I'm not a person to blame another shop or have it viral. I try to help out shops, you know what I'm saying? Because we're all here for one thing, to help each other out.
Yeah.
And that's why we're, us SpeedZone Tampa, that's where we kind of have to try to help out the community, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get somewhere, keep everybody happy, keep coming back. Your referral could bring him. His referral could bring somebody else. And by bro, we're like 4 or 5 customers in. 4 or 5 customers in and maybe 3, 4 more employees. Who knows?
Yeah.
But that's what it is, bro. Like, help out the community, man. If you help out, like my boy used to say, if you help out the hood will help you.
That's right.
So I kind of flip it a little bit. If you help out the community help you. So I try to keep that in mind, because it does come back, to help me.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
My only philosophical thing I always say: the rainforest.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks the rainforest, the Amazon, all the trees are so high up making a canopy because they're competing for light. When really at the bottom, in the roots, they're sharing nutrients, they're sharing water, and they're helping the entire rainforest get bigger. But
it's true. Yeah.
we need to be more like the rainforest out here with this car community in Tampa.
That's true.
Putting that on a shirt.
So with that being said, I feel like we've gotten a little comfortable here. We're going to put you in the hot seat. Not too hot, but,
Man,
just a little bit. We got 2 questions that we ask everyone. And usually we do it like kind of midway, but the conversation was going too well, man. So we're going to do this here at the end. So the first question is, if you have 10 grand, what car would you buy? And you can only buy one car. And how would you build it for 10 grand? You're a Honda guy, so like you kind of have the advantage.
For real.
But you might surprise us and it not be a Honda. So we'll see.
Okay, so deep down in heart, I am a Mazda guy. I like road race.
Oh, okay.
I was raised in the 13B, 12A era.
Okay.
12A on a Starlet, bro. I'm like Puerto Ricans as
I was about to say, you're so Puerto Rican.
I'm so Puerto Rican, bro. We're putting a 13B on a pickup, bro.
Yeah,
we're doing it.
If it fits, make it fit.
That's right, man. We're getting an old grandma car and we putting a 12A in it, bro. That's it. Carburetor, call it a day.
Yeah.
But
insert Puerto Rican flag right here.
At waving as he's talking.
But, and this is my dream car, and it's gonna hurt the community if I say this, but
you gotta say it now. Gotta say
this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. All right. I guess we're trying to find the right one. My thing would be a Mazda RX-2.
Okay.
With a K24 motor with a S2000 transmission. The only reason why I would do that,
10 grand?
That's what I'm trying to figure. I'm like, you can do that for 10?
Motor wise, and maybe training, yes. Body, you could get lucky because I've seen bodies here and there. But I would try to make that happen with 10 grand. It's going to go over budget, of course, but I have to do that because that's my dream car and that's what I would do. And you know what's crazy? Like even a guy in Kissimmee did it. He got a damn freaking Samurai with a single cam.
Mm.
If
Is it the orange one?
I'm not sure if it's the orange, but if I only have 10 grand to spend with, if I can get a Mazda RX-2 shell, and I only have money to get a single cam, I would do it.
Okay.
Because it would give me that Mazda, but then Honda life in it. So it's like a little bit of both.
Both, yeah.
Now the Rotary Squad is going to hate me because that you don't do that. But unfortunately, we all know Rotaries ain't reliable. You know, they have a lot of apex seals flying out.
Shots.
Yeah.
But I got to say it. I'm always going to be a Rotary guy, bro. You know, add more fuel, add more. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
How about you, Manny? Based off of him, what you thinking?
All right. So 10K.
Get Puerto Rican with me.
Oh,
yeah, you got the home field advantage.
Well, then I'm going back to my 92 Accord wagon.
Okay.
It has to be based off of you.
Yeah.
So you got your wagon. I had my 92 wagon. I'm gonna bring that back. I'll probably see about H22 swapping it.
Oh, classic.
Since we've been talking about it, and no one's doing it, I'm gonna do it.
Yo.
10 grand. I think I can get it
Ooh,
done.
I know what I'd buy.
And I'll figure out what kind of deals I can get at SpeedZone for wheels and other accessories. If you look around, we got plenty to choose from.
Oh, don't worry, we'll keep you on the 10 grand.
Okay, let's see.
I think so. What about you though?
Mine, I thought about it. It's perfect.
Okay.
Del Sol.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Del Sol.
I had one.
And motor wise, I don't know. Like I want to say B18 just because I love B18, but yeah, I'll say B18. B18. Or was it C1 for Type R?
C5
So,
All day.
is it C? I know C1 and C5. One's GSR, one's Type R. Doesn't matter. What we're going with is the and I do ITBs.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Yeah. Running no hood all day.
Ooh, no, not ITBs. I take that back. Jackson Racing Supercharger to keep it.
There
period.
you
Correct.
Go.
To keep, and that could be done for 10 grand.
Yeah, you're not wrong actually.
I'm not.
No.
I'm not wrong at all.
Hey, that was another thing back in the days. If you had a Jackson Racing Supercharger kit, you were rich.
Yep.
You were definitely a target.
For sure. Kissimmee? Yeah. Oh, bring it to the beat. Okay,
cool. No computer, no
Viper
relay.
alarm.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
You gone.
Yep. So then the opposite side of that is you have fuck you money. You can get whatever you want, but still one car, and you can only build it whichever way you want to build it, but one car. This one you got to think on your feet, quick.
So honestly, bro, Lamborghini, bro.
Okay.
Bro, Lamborghini all day. Like I see videos. So you know, I watch a lot of DDE, and I see what they do with Lamborghinis and stuff like that. And bro, like honestly, that is stupid power, bro, to be on the street. Like those guys are like 11 horsepower on the road. Lamborghini going from California to Georgia, Tennessee. Give me a Lamborghini.
Okay. I have a good one based off of his. Are you ready? Or?
I am not. Let's go with you first. I don't know about that.
I would go Audi R8, Sheepy Race.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sheepy Race on it and just let it eat. Shoot crazy flames, burble tune it, throw everything at it. Like, yeah.
You know, at that time, you can be riced out at the.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got an R8. I don't care what you say.
You don't got a Elantra N. Sorry.
Yeah.
Not allowed.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
I answered too quick.
No, I think I got it. I think I got a good one.
Okay.
Unlimited. I'm going box Chevy on at least 8s, 6s or 8s. I'm putting. You got 15s in here? I'm putting like 6 15s in that shit. I'm doing a lowrider paint job since we talked about it.
Ooh.
On the dunk.
Okay.
Lowrider details on the dunk.
Okay.
That's what I'm spending my money on.
The paint job costs more than the car.
Yeah.
And then I might just put, that's what I was about to say.
You better keep the 305 in there.
I'm doing I'll do ITB 1UZ.
Okay.
My man.
That's dope.
That's a dope build.
That's heck yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah. That's a good way to end this.
Hey guys, vote. Which one you pick?
Yeah. That is a good way. Woo.
Because I can't do I'm sorry, I'm not
exotic.
I'm not an exotic car guy. I just
Yeah.
they look beautiful, all that. I can't. I'll never own one.
But you went both ways, you know. You got a JDM motor.
With my little. I still got my donk. I still got my.
Yeah, that's cool. That's dope.
Yeah. I like it. That's probably the best answer you've had in a long time.
That's like stupid money, but well spent.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It literally fits perfectly, and it's like someone could actually do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's not bad at all. I kind of want to change it now.
Too late.
You definitely.
I'm going full interior, everything, brother. You TVs and headrests,
baby.
Cha-ching.
Pit my ride edition.
Oh my god!
Walk up to it. This is my Caprice.
Oh, my
it's got a fish tank in it.
Oh snap!
I heard you like sushi, so we made a sushi bar in the foot.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Pit my ride, man. That's even though it was a ridiculous show.
It was cringe as hell, but I watched every single episode.
Oh, I did too. Like, man, what kind of stupid shit they gonna do today?
Exactly, bro.
I'm gonna watch it next week.
Yo, look at that. They had a hole in the center console with a bottle in there. That's cool.
It was wild.
How can I do that to my car?
So I guess we'll end it here with some last words for you. If you're talking to one of these young kids in here, they're trying to build something or trying to do something with themselves, get themselves out of the Kissimmee streets, what would you tell them?
Hey, listen, just come into the store. Don't be scared to ask questions. We do get that a lot. People are scared to ask questions or even scared to come in here. I had a kid the other day open the door and then he closed it and then he left. Don't be scared. Come in here. Ask all the questions you want. I'm not going to charge you for them. Let's guide you to the right way and hook you up. That's it.
That's what's up.
SpeedZone Performance.
Yes, sir.
On Nebraska and Fletcher.
Nebraska and Fletcher.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Come check us out.
For Yankee.
As for Yankee or as for Billy, Billy's the other employee sells it. So
that's the one that sold me on those
the caps.
Yeah. It's just supposed to be lug nuts. I end up getting lug nuts and valve stems.
It's just we see things beyond just lug nuts. Hey, lug nuts, valve stem. Hey, you want to paint those calipers too?
Yeah.
We take it to the extra. You know what I'm saying? Don't be just a normal Joe Schmo and just lug nuts.
Yeah. Which I didn't even see the caps, but the valve stems, but they match the lug nut. So, and they're both raised.
Details.
It's the details. The details matter for sure.
Facts.
All right. Well, it's been fun. It's been great down here at SpeedZone. Once again, Fletcher in Nebraska.
13759 North Nebraska. Monday to Saturday. Saturdays we close at 3. Monday to Friday is 10 to 6:30.
You heard it here first. What he said, because I will not mess that up. Once again, it's been fun. I definitely appreciate you having us here. Your boss, tell him it's not a strip club in here with all the lights.
It can be though. For the right price.
Definitely appreciate you.
For sure.
Hope you continue to be, like I said, a pillar in the community, and especially in the car community here. The biggest mantra and motto that we have with Cafe Moto is for us, by us, essentially, like trying to build up each other and also support each other. So like Manny has the shirt on from SpeedZone, like we try to wear either our merch or someone in the community's merch. Like that's just how we are.
Support.
Yeah.
Good support is get you a long way, man.
Yeah. Support the homies that support the homie.
Yeah.
Let's make Tampa great.
Yeah. Make Tampa great again. Matta.
I like that.
Matta, make Tampa great again. That's what I'm going to have on the banner of my new Tampa racing website.
That's priceless, bro. I like that.
Yo, that's funny. But, all right. Well, it's been the Cafe Moto Podcast. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.